and welcome to another Invisible Soul project. It's been a while, what with lack of money and other things. I haven't really been able to get out camping, but I really needed to get out today. As you can see, I'm already set up. I'm laying in this hammock, but I'm not sleeping in the hammock. Had to come out today. There was a warning for severe heat, and that's so what better way to cool off than sleeping under the sky. I felt a bit trapped in town. Not really been out of town that much just recently, so I thought it was about time I got away, come outside and had a camp. I've just set up and I've just had 5 minutes lounge in the hammock, and in a moment I'll go and show you my setup and how we're sleeping tonight and the stuff I'm using and the mistake I made. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit more lounging, then I'll show you around the setup. Hope you're keeping cool. Alright, take a walk to the area where I've set up. Yeah, this is tonight's setup. Pretty basic tonight. I've got my DD tarp set up. It's a DD 3x3, and they're actually Aldi's trekking poles, which seem to be doing the job okay. And we've got the usual chair and table, my little table, and this is tonight's sleep system. So I believe it's called the Katona pop-up bug bed. It was used by, or it was meant to be used by the US Marines, but mine's obviously the AliExpress version, so it's probably not as good quality. It's got a pole to keep the netting off you, and it's just basically a pop-out bug net bed, so it keeps the bugs off you, but ideal for nights like tonight under a tarp. So if it rains, it's no problem because I've got my tarp, but there's lots of airflow. If no rain forecast, I'll keep my tarp open and I'll be able to see the woodland and the wildlife, get a breeze on my face. The usual little red camp pillow, the usual air mat. But tonight I forgot I got what I thought was my summer sleeping bag, which comes in a little compression sack, and when I pulled it out, it was my hammock underquilt. So that's what I'll be sleeping under tonight, because I just picked it up by mistake, because both the compression bags look very similar and they're a similar size when packed down, so my mistake, but I'll live with that. So yeah, that's my little setup. I've got me, again, AliExpress cool bags with a bit of food and drinking, and yeah, that's it. That is my total setup for tonight. They say it's getting really warm out here today. It's already quite warm. I don't know what temperature it actually is because I haven't looked at my phone. But at least I've got a bit of shelter under my tarp, and that's my view out over the fields, and then fields that way. Currently growing wheat by the looks of it in the fields. Was sugar beet last year. So yeah, and this is me for the evening. Alright, I'll bring you back in a bit. I'm just going to forage for a drink, I think. So anyway, how's everyone doing? I know me and my sister have been stuck in a bit of a rut lately. We've both been feeling like we've been working for nothing, you know. Everything's gone up and money's been tight. So it was my sister's birthday the other day, so she went out camping in North Yorkshire, Whitby way on I think it was. She did a bit of fossil hunting, took her 2 dogs with her and had a chill out, and it's just gone summer solstice now. It's the 22nd of June when I film this, and so we've got plenty of light at the moment, so I thought I'd get out this today. Like I say, it's the first time I've been out camping for a month and a half, 2 months at least. So I'm glad to be out. I was getting cabin fever, stuck in town all the time. But you know, with work and stuff, it's what you do what you got to do, don't you? Even though it doesn't seem worth it half the time. Yeah, so with it being light nights and that, I've not brought a lot of lighting out with me. I've got my little candle for the evening, my little citronella candle, and I've got my O-light little torch with me, but I won't really need anything else because it stays light till gone 11 now. It's not forecast to be bad weather or out, just the severe heat warning out for the next couple of days. It is really warm out here, but under the canopy of these trees there's a nice breeze, so it's actually quite enjoyable. Just sat here having a quick drink. Nice and cold, just what you need on a hot day. And now I'm just going to sit back and watch the world go by. I've been lazy today. I was going to bring a fire pit, but then I was thinking, can I be bothered to hump logs about and all that, and it's hot anyway, so I was like no. So I had some meat, got some beef kebab skewers that I was going to have, some minted lamb burgers, some sausages, stuff like that, a couple of stuffed peppers. So I pre-cooked it all and I'm just going to eat it cold. Just not in the mood for hot food at the moment. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight. But for now, I'm just going to chill out and enjoy this piece. I'll tell you what, with this breeze as well, the sound of the wind in the trees is awesome. I was laid in the hammock earlier and that you could hear the wind, you know, whispering through the trees, all the leaves are in motion, a bit dappled shade. It's really very pleasant. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying your day so far and you're continuing to stay cool. Anyway, catch you in a bit. I just brought you back as I was laid here thinking to myself, because I know not everybody can get away camping, not even for a night, some people, but if you've got some local woods that's accessible, you know, public woods, then I think everybody should buy a hammock. Because even if you're not going to stay out overnight, I think everybody should have a lazy day once in a while, swinging under the canopy of some trees, in the sunshine, on an hammock. It does you the world of good. It feels so relaxing to be out here, just swinging, listening to the breeze in the trees, the leaves rustle. It's really is relaxing. So even if you're only going out for a day, you can take a little picnic with you. Maybe if you've got a little stove, you can have a cup of tea or whatever takes your fancy, or a cold drink, whichever. And just string an hammock up. They're easy to set up these days with the tree straps and the daisy chains. Really, really quick and easy, lightweight, carry them anywhere. If it's a nice day, you don't even need a tarp. You don't even need one with a bug net if it's, you know, if you're just out for the day. But even if it's for like 2 hours in the afternoon, get out, get in your hammock, have a swing in the local woods. Just listen to the sounds around you, the wind blowing, the leaves rustling, birds chirping, the way the dappled light moves with the leaves when the wind blows. It's really is therapeutic. Yeah, I just thought I'd say that while I was, you know, while it was in my mind, while I was just laying here, just kicking back. Like I say, it's been a long time since I've been out and I've been dying to get out, but I've been worried about money and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, all my gear's pretty much basic, as you know, apart from I did invest in that DD tarp, but I've had that a while now. I just haven't been out to use it. This hammock was, I think it was £21 from Amazon, and it holds up to, I think it was something daft like 200 kilos or something like that. So I always check the weight limits because I'm a big lad. I'm 6'4", so I always get the slightly longer hammocks. and you know, I'm not the skinniest of blokes, so I like to make sure it's going to hold me weight and last a bit, even if it is only 20 quid. But yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive to get out and just take a little time to yourself. Like I say, you only need a couple of hours in the afternoon to go somewhere and set up. Obviously don't go somewhere where it's too heavily populated and people won't leave you alone, but even in our local woods in town, I mean, that's not where I am now, but I think you could get away with it in certain parts of the woods, so yeah, just do it. Just get out into the fresh air and just chill a bit and just let life pass you by just for a couple of hours. And I think even though you've still got stresses and strains to come back to, you will feel a lot better after you've had your 5 minutes, you know, a couple of hours in the hammocks. Yeah, just that bit of time away in nature does do you good. Anyway, I won't bore you all too much with my thoughts. I'm going to go back to swinging. In the hammock, that is. Anyway, I'll speak to you later. Well, thought I'd bring you back. I'm out the hammock at the moment. Just sat by me little camp thing. What I've done, me tarp and me bug net bed. So far I'm quite pleased with the setup. I don't know what these DD tarps are like in the rain. Not really forecast any rain tonight, but I know my Bestport one, which is a cheap one from AliExpress, but it's got a 3000 HH hydrostatic head, is quite good. So this one reckons it's 5000, so we'll see, but it's yet to be tested, this one, but I'm sure I'll be alright for tonight. Everything, things that that Katoma pop-up bug bed thing is quite snug for somebody of 6'4", but you know, maybe American Marines must all be tiny. But it'll do for me tonight. I can get in it. I've tried it. I've got me air mat and everything in it, so I know I can fit in it. And with it being a bug net and it having just the one pole over to keep it off your face, and that, it's not claustrophobic or out, because I'm under a tarp anyway, so keep the tarp open and it's going to be nice. I thought I'd try it tonight with the severe heat warning being out, because obviously it's the type of night where you need airflow and keep cool, so hopefully my sleeping bag mistake won't be too much of an issue tonight. Yeah, so looking forward to seeing how I sleep in it, actually. I do love hammocks. I love being in hammocks, and I love the feeling of being in a hammock. I like that little sway that you get, and I like to be able to see the leaves and the trees and the canopy and stuff. The only issue I have with hammocks is I can't sleep on my back. I'm just not a back sleeper, and I did try and lay on my side in the hammock, but it just doesn't work. I know you can get the lay flat hammocks, but they always seem too much hassle to me. I don't want loads of hassle, you know. I just want to be able to set it up and swing. So yeah, so I'll just stick with my hammocks for lounging about in. I might just try another hammock camp one night, because I've got my other hammock with a bug net built in and stuff, and see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to trying this to see if I sleep better in this. I mean, I sleep okay in tents, but as I've gone on through camping, I thought I wouldn't like sleeping, you know, too much in the elements too much. But the more I've gone on with these camping journeys and stuff, the more I found out that the better night's sleep I've had are the ones where I've been more exposed to the outside. Yeah, so this one's, like I say, it's just a bug net. I'm not going to put it has got a fly sheet on it. You can use it like a bivvy or whatever, but I think the fly sheet's 3000mm hydrostatic head, so, but there's no point under a tarp, you know, you don't need it. And tarps are very versatile, so I think if I have a good night's sleep tonight in it, and it all goes okay, I think it'll be probably one of my favourite setups, this one. Yeah. other than that, I've just been enjoying the peace. It's been really peaceful. Apart from the jets came over for a bit of a training session earlier, but they seem to have cleared off now, so yeah. That's the only thing with being in Lincolnshire, you're never too far away from an RAF base, so don't call it Bomber County for nothing. But yeah, it's lovely and peaceful out here today, and like I say, this breeze is most welcome because it's not making it feel too hot. It's in the high 20s today. Later on in the week it's supposed to be up to like 37 later on this week, but it's in the high 20s today, and that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So yeah, breeze is welcome, keeping me cool, not too hot. I've got dappled shade. Yeah, loving today's camp at the moment. Anyhow, I'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Well, it's got that the point where I decided I need something to eat, so I'm gonna have a bit of something. Start off with one of these beef kebabs. Nice. I was just thinking, what got you first into camping? I mean, obviously I watch a few other channels. I doubt very much that they watch mine, but you know, I mean, the first one I really came across was Dan, English Woodsman. Great channel, very down to earth. Always has a laugh in his video and stuff. You know, no pretense about it or nothing. It's that's what I liked about it. It's very down to earth. So I started off watching that, and I still watch Dan. Then obviously Kent Survival. Tell you what, he knocks up some really, really nice food. Hayes Outdoors, Paul Mesner, all the usuals. Also stumbled across a relatively new channel the other day. I think it's called One Brit and a Frenchie. Lois and a little French, I think it's a French bulldog, Jessie, out on their adventures. That's a good channel. It's quite down to earth, and it's a good laugh as well. Yeah, so there are a few channels that I'd recommend you watching if you're into the outdoors. All, you know, down to earth, and have a good laugh on it, and see the adventures and see other people's setups and stuff like that. Obviously I doubt very few people recommend mine, because not a lot of people watch mine, but it is what it is. But at least I'm outdoors, giving it a go and doing what I do. I know the filming quality on mine's shocking, and the sound, because I don't have any expensive equipment, so it's all like I say, pretty much all bargain basement stuff, especially this camera. Anyhow, I'm going to eat my tea in peace, and then chill a bit more, and I'll bring you back later. Bye. Hello, welcome back. The evening's cracking on now. It's about 8 o'clock. Got about an hour and a half left till sunset. Just been watching a little robin fluttering around in the trees. We get a lot of woodpeckers in this little bit where I am as well. Quite lucky to have this permission on this little bit of land here. This little spinney in the middle of a farmer's field. It's quite nice. Surrounded by trees, pheasants, hares, bats once the sun starts going down properly. So yeah, it's a lovely peaceful place. I've got my citronella candles on under my tarp. I'm not really sure if it really keeps the bugs away or not, but I like the smell of it, and it's cheaper than the Yankee candle, so there you go. All about the bargains, me. All about the bargains. So I'm just chilling out now. I'm having a glass of Casolero del Diablo Merlot, and I've also got some cheese left to go with it if I get the nibbles later on. But I really needed this camp. It's been really nice and chilled, peaceful, weather's been great. Couldn't ask for more really. And the best of it is, apart from the new little hammock I bought, I've not really had to spend any money apart from the petrol to get here. So yeah, it's all been a bonus tonight. Once the sun goes down, I will bring you back when I'm in my little Katoma bug net bed thing. See how good that is. Like I say, I've been looking forward to using it. I've had it a while, but I just haven't had the chance to get out, and the weather's been a bit hit and miss. We've had one hot spell up to now, and this is the second hot spell we've had, so it was just fortunate that I got the chance to come out this week while I'm not at work. So although I am back to work on Thursday, I don't want to go, but there you go. I suppose I have to earn my shekels somehow, don't I? Anyway, I will bring you back once I'm tucked up in my my pit for tonight, and I'll tell you if anything more exciting's happened. Anyway, I'm going to continue chilling, drinking my wine, eating the cheese, listening to the wind, watching nature. Cheers, folks. Well, I'm finally in my little sleep pod thing. Time for me to turn in. It's gone 10 at night. It's still fairly light outside, but all this fresh air has made me tired. The only thing I will say about this Katoma pop-up bug bed thing, it's for a person of my size, it's not very roomy. I mean, I'm in it, and it's not on my face, but lengthwise, my feet's at the very end, and my head's touching the other end, so could do with being a bit longer. Like I say, if this was made for the military, all I can say is the American Marines must be very, very short asses, because it's certainly not made for somebody who's 6'4". Anyhow, other than that, it's quite comfy. I like my tarp top up. I've still got my little candles on for now. And I'm just going to chill out a little bit and then try and get some sleep. And I'll bring you back in the morning to tell you if I actually slept, or if the space was a little too small for me. Anyhow, I bid you all good night. Sleep well, people. Night. Well, morning, people. I'm awake. The problem is, I've been awake most of the night. I managed to get some sleep. Well, it was getting light before I actually fell to sleep, I think. To be fair, I don't think it was actually the total fault of the setup. I just couldn't sleep. I don't know why. I was warm, I was comfortable, you know. I just, probably too many things on my mind, and I still couldn't sleep, but I managed to get a couple of hours in the end. The only thing I will say again is this is definitely not long enough for somebody of 6'4", so that's my gripe about it. There's not a lot of room in here, but other than that, it was alright. It was comfortable. You could see your surroundings. There was fresh air in it. It was okay. Anyhow, I'm going to get up and have a drink, some water or something, and then see what the rest of the day brings. Catch you later. Well, that's another camp done with. Another severe heat warning out for today. Unfortunately, I've got to go back into town and go and hang back with the rat race. Not that I really want to. You know, I wish I could have my own piece of land or my own woodland and stay there till my heart's content, but unfortunately we all have to work for a living. Well, some of us do. and yeah, but it's been a nice peaceful camp this. Like I say, I didn't sleep that well, but other than that it was very nice and chilling. Yesterday was a great chill day. A nice evening. The bats come out just before I went into my little sleep pod thing, and yeah. And now all that's left to do is put my chair away, and that's me done. As you can see, that's where my tarp and everything was set up. And as I always say, don't be a camping disgrace, leave no trace, and what you can carry in, you can carry out. So, until the next time people, hope you all have a good day, stay cool, hydrate, and hopefully a few people will watch this, and if they like it, maybe you can join me on the next one. Bye.